So, as a Buffalo Bills fan, I got to talk about the highs and the lows. Resign of Josh Allen, $300+ million contract, 240 guaranteed, which is the highest ever. Which makes sense for he just coming off a league MVP. You know, you got to cash in. He's one of the premier quarterbacks. He's led the team 5 straight AFC East titles. They've been to a couple AFC Championship games, 4 times eliminated by Kansas City Chiefs, which there's nothing to sneeze or snarl at because Patrick Mahomes is just that dominant guy. It's kind of like being Phil Nicholson and Patrick Mahomes is Tiger Woods. Been to 5 Super Bowls. What you gonna do with the guy that's just had your number? It's just how it is. Andy Reid is just a tear up, but that's what it's been like. So we'll see what happens. But Josh Allen earned his money. I don't know if I would have said MVP this year. I think Saquon Barkley should have gotten it. Baby Josh last year, Barkley this year. But I will say this, and you can always make a case for Lamar Jackson. But I will say this: Josh Allen is one of the best talents in the NFL, one of the best quarterbacks. He's in the top tier echelons, no doubt about it. And you know, money well spent that he's earned what he's gotten. It's just a now it's about getting to the show. Stop knocking on the door and walking around the house. You got to actually get inside the house. So we're gonna see what happens. He cut down his turnovers. They play more conservative. It didn't quite work. He definitely was coming. They just didn't finish the job. So the defense is huge, and that's something that hopefully get another playmaker. See what the Bills will do, but they got to definitely be able to stop the run. You got to be able to balance it. James Cook's got to get more runs. That's got ways they still can do stuff on offense. So it's a lot to look forward to, but it's still very much a work in progress until you get to the show and then go from there. So we will see about how that will all turn out. But yeah, definitely getting him signed was a big deal in Bills news. Now, on the other side, the release of Von Miller. Von is one of the baddest linebackers ever. That Super Bowl performance against the Carolina Panthers was lethal because remember Cam Newton didn't want to jump in that pile. He didn't want none of that hot box. And of course, he went to the Rams team with Aaron Donald. Their defense came up big, stopped Cincinnati. And he looked like he was on a Ricky Henderson, Dennis Rodman tour of being a guy that you would get when you needed to seal the deal to get chips. And he looked good that first game against the Rams when he came to the Bills. But that game against the Lions, I think it was 2023, he got hurt. And he wasn't the same. And it was just mediocrity. And except for Matt Milano, the Bills were getting ran all over on the line. As a matter of fact, looking at the Ravens, that's how the offensive, the scout and Harbaugh should almost consider their job should be on the line. They should have beaten the Bills in the playoff game. Why you didn't run up the box, I don't know. Von Miller is not stopping anything. Them days are almost gone. Oh, I think he could probably go back to Denver somewhere and probably play a year or two, but he's on the downside. He's a specialist now. It's not the Von Miller. But we did not get that guy. We never got that guy. We got a shell of that dude in a spurt, not even in spurts. But there's no harm, no foul. It's just that we didn't have enough complementary defense as a whole to make that Poirier with him really pop off. We really needed him to be the whole totality of what he was, 5, 10 years ago, and we're not nowhere near that. So it should be a lesson to the Bills that you have to get run stoppers, that you have to defend the line better, and that you have to be on your game better. So it's interesting in Buffalo Bills news, the Josh Allen Von Miller stories, because it's in two different directions, and we will see how it all plays out, and hopefully we can get that addressed, because that's what hurt the Bills. You know, the defense let them down big. That's been the problem in the Sean McDermott era, and I might be one of the few people. Yes, I know he's led the Bills to the postseason, but unless you get us to the show and you a threat, you might have to be on the hot seat because I don't know how many more years you can tolerate mediocrity. And you lost to the same team 4 times in different ways, not to mention that choke job against Houston in the playoffs. I let the Jacksonville one slide, but that one against Cincinnati was embarrassing. You just got punched in the mouth at home. So, for all the wins being 7-6 mediocrity, they got to get on the ball sooner or later because the Bills are playing more towards the Chuck Knox style than it is the Marv Levy style. And the defense has to come up big. So we will see what happens. But congratulations to Josh getting his money. Respect to Von Miller. But I think, man, you might consider hanging it up. At most, maybe one more year of playing. But really, it ain't, you're great, your first ballot Hall of Fame, all that, but it didn't really work out in Buffalo, and that's just the facts. So those are called hard facts, I'm saying. But anyway, tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.